I'll come here, share my screen, entire window, present to everyone, and hide. I think it's actually live now, so you guys will be able to figure out how that works. So I had a class inside this. I had a class called friends, okay? Inside this. In this class, I have a data that post, and I have that other one that do what? That does the get. And all this is being done from, the difference of them. So generally, if what inheritance does is it's able, if you have another child method, or if you have another child class, it's actually able to inherit some of the behaviors that exist on the parent. That's how. Like if I have a method that saves, and I have my friends class here, which also saves, right? And they nearly do the same thing. There's no point for me going ahead to rewrite that class again. Let me make myself clear. Instead, what I basically go ahead and do, I go ahead and call that class plus the method, and just apply it there. So it generally helps you avoid the issue of working out with, repeating yourself over and over again. Each and every time you want to save, you want to rewrite the code that saves again, You guys get it, right? So basically, that's generally the basic approach that inheritance takes. As long as you write the method that saves, let's say it passes in and takes in a known number of arguments, there's no point for actually doing that. The next time, as long as it saves the same point only, you can actually make it text in different things. The next time that one happens, you basically go ahead and call that class or the method of that class. Let me make myself clear. Well, let's try to see it into practice and how this will basically work to us. I want to go ahead and inside this repo, I want to create a new file called models.py. Like I said, I'll be doing something related to what we did last time, okay? I want to create a class called my friends model. My friends model. You guys remember how to name a class, right? Outside this class, I want to declare a list called friends list. Friends list. Then it's an empty list, okay? In my arguments, in my constructor, I'm gonna say, okay. I'm gonna say self.db. Allow me to call db in this case because it will be our database storage, okay? So self.db is equals to friends list. We're gonna remove this one here because we basically don't need it. But then if we do a method here called save, the save method, which takes in only self and the name of my friend, okay? What will it do? It will come here and say self.db.append into append the names, Leo, and then return self.db. Then we definitely remove this pass. If we have a method here that does the get friends, which just takes in the self, just want it to return self.db. Anything that I explained in this simple class? Hey guys, would you explain what it does? Rico, what does it do? What does the class do? The first method. The first method. Excuse me, push you out. What does it do? Yeah, the first method is a constructor. What does it do? Can you explain it? Constructor. Yeah, so inside the constructor, what do I have? What's up? One. You can move there. Who can explain what the constructor does? Yes? Cool. What does the save method do?
And the save method is appending the DB. This is the friend. Appending the main, the DB. This is the friend.
Okay. What does the third one do?
So the get friends, it returns the list of friends for the DB.
For the DB. Cool. Is there anything that I need to explain? Kate, are we aligned on this? So this is like a basic class. Maybe I need to go ahead and say that I don't have this so that I don't confuse you guys. I'm not doing anything. So how does inheritance really work? Inheritance will allow me to basically, how can I really put it? Avoid repetition of this. So that's how. If I have a lot of scenarios that saves to the friends list and already have a base class, which is called my friends model, what I simply have to call next time is my friends model.save, then pass it the name. It definitely gets saved, appended. You guys remember how I was able to call the class last time? Okay, cool. So if I want to call my friends list here, if I want to call my friends list from this, I'll just say, so C is equals to my friends model, and I do it like this. And if I want to say print, okay, C dot save bracket, I pass in the name Abraham. This is how you call a class. That's how. So I've just said C is equals to my friend model. Then C dot save, it means I'm calling the method save, which is inside. Obed,
Yes.
are we together?
Yes, yes.
Please, I don't want to lose anyone on this. So in case you have a question, please raise it up. Yes? I don't know what works. I have an argument. Yes, so anyway, you remember what I said? When we want to build the constructor, we're generally building something that we could have either repeated ourselves with. So we decide to put it in the constructor and keep on using it. I think that basically that's what I say the constructor does. The self.db, the reason why it's actually there is because each and every method in this class uses the self.db, or most of them. That's how. So you don't want to keep on saying my friends list each and every time. Instead, I've declared it inside the constructor and I can call it anywhere as long as I'm inside this class. That's all. But then, if you can see the name which I've declared inside the save method as an argument, the name is only being used by the save method. So I don't want to make it an object of this class. Instead, I want to pass it specifically for the save method. Good. Are you aligned on this? So if this is the way you call a method, if this is the way you call if this is the way you call a class, so let me do this for 1 minute, and you guys are gonna. So inheritance takes action on this. I'm gonna inherit my friend's model inside my views and do away with the append function. So probably let's try it. I'm going to go to my views and say as local import my friend's model, import my friend's model from, no, sorry, from models, import my friend's model. That's how. Then I'm gonna say not only inherit from results, but inherit from my friend's model as well. So results, somebody asked this earlier on, right? So results is inherited. Unfortunately, it's a built-in package for class code. You didn't see how it's being used. But it's just really being used to bundle each and every class to act as an endpoint. Each and every method to act as an endpoint. That's why you see that inside the resource, any class that is bundled together, you can use it using one URL. Am I making sense? So inside this, so let me just wind up this, and I'll let you guys take some time to reflect on this. Yes.
The path to model doesn't matter.
It's in the same directory. Yes. So we no longer need this, guys. I'll just come here and say self.db is equals to my friends list, my friends model. Okay. Then for the post, I'll say data request that. I'll do away with the append and say response is equals to self.db dot save, and I pass in the data. Then upper, I'll listen to this and say display the response. Same thing I'll do here and say this is just it. Response equals self.db.get. So the other one was not taking, so let me just copy this. This is not taking any argument. Then listen to this response. And that is encapsulation. And that is abstraction. All together explains. Guys, let's take a look at this. no one has taken the photo. But if you have taken, please, I beg you not to use it. Basically, what I was trying to do here is show you guys, trying to kill a bird with a string and explain to you where most of these things are actually coming from. The concept of inheritance is being able to inherit the characteristics that are actually inside another class. Awesome. And generally, how this is being done is by generally calling that other class inside this and passing it inside that curly. If you are not inheriting something in any class, and that's what we call a parent class, we do it like the way we did it in the models. It remains to be a parent class because it takes in no object at all. So, but in case we are doing something and we call this, I don't know where this. Was this even working? It wasn't working. Oh my God. If we go ahead and do this, it means that we are actually inheriting from two classes. And one of them is my friend's model. Another one of them is called resources. And this is a type of inheritance. Boss, could you please close the door plus the windows, plus the curtains? This is a type of inheritance we call multiple inheritance. Sasa, wacha kufunga sana. Kuna mtu hapo nje. This is a type of inheritance we call multiple inheritance. Why? Because we are actually inheriting from two classes. Sasa, in this case, it is resource and my friend's model. When we inherit, and that class is being used by each and every method inside that class, we have to declare that inheritance class as an object of that class. That's all. And because my friend's models, was being used by both post and get, I actually instantiated it as the object of each and every. That's all. In case it was going to be used by post alone, I wouldn't actually come here and say my friend's model. I would actually come here, do away with this, then come and replace myself.db with this. Sasa, bado ingefanya if it was only being used by this. So it's only that I want to avoid repetition, and I went ahead and initialize this as an object of my friend's class. That's why I actually declared it inside the constructor. Sometimes you wonder, how did these guys write the interpreters that how these things are all working? I don't want to test this because it will work as well. But anyway, that is not the point of me not testing it. It's okay. Thanks actually for that. That's not actually the point of me not testing. But the thing here is, are you able to understand how inheritance happens? Yes.
When we use the word super on defining
You're going too fast. Go slow, and that should be a question. Hold on. Any question? Yes.
Will that also work if we remove the inheritance from them because we already know what?
Yes, that will also work, and I will definitely. So if I actually remove it from if I actually remove it from here, this would, I don't know whether it should work. Yes, it will work, but then one thing that it will probably do is it will keep on redeclaring. Remember the last time when I did not declare the friends list, okay? Then I just put it inside the constructor. So each and every time I call in that class, it keeps on redeclaring itself. basically you have that. So anyway, I think that's all I wanted to put across in this. That's what I wanted to have out for this. And I just want to explain that in doing this process, we try to implement inheritance in this process. We ended up coming with a basic knowledge on how our models should work. This is how we implement models. That's all. And the last thing is abstraction. So what is abstraction? What's abstraction? What's abstraction? Yes? No, not you. Catherine, what's abstraction? You can Google.
I'm not sure about it. If I
So-
Google,
Uh-huh.
is it like trying to hide something?
Yes, it deals with hiding. But what are you hiding? Huh? Yes?
You are trying to hide the physical level. Like you're having, for example, a car, whereby someone is driving it is seeing just a logical side of how to drive, while the mechanics is the physical part, whereby it deals with the most the user should not.
Trying to hide the functionality. Okay? So if we call self.db.save and we pass in data, how does that work? Basically, we recorded this together and I've explained, so you know how it works. Right? But ideally, that's how encapsulation works, abstraction works as well. I'm trying to hide the functionality. So right now, as much as I'm calling save, in a real environment, you need to know how that save is working. I will just go and tell you. Okay, it's like when you work with ORMs, okay? How many guys have worked with ORMs? You know what ORMs are? What is an ORM?
Object.
And you call the save method. You know what it does, right? What does it do? It saves the error, right? But you really don't know how that is actually implemented. And that's the entire concept of abstraction, hiding the functionality. And even in this code, we pretend ahead the functionality behind how we save and how we. So you just call the method and you don't know how it goes. This is not how abstraction. So please, guys, go ahead and find how a detailed overview on how encapsulation and polymorphism works. One of them, it's only, how many years have worked with Java here before? Android or Java? Good now. You know how in Java you can actually declare a public method and private method, right? Python doesn't have that. So you'll be like, declare your class. It's not whether you want to make that class private class or public class, it's all up to you. But then, with the property equator that we need to make it either public or private. That is up to you guys to figure out how you do that. Cool. So can you imagine one thing? This is not the best way to implement models. I know I've basically went ahead and done it, but this isn't the best way to actually implement it. What if, and here's a question, what if we went ahead and even gave this base model, which is my friend's model, not only the name, but also the DB to save it to? So, what do I mean? I'm not only giving it the name, Abraham, but I'm also giving it the DB. So that means that both the users, parcels, You guys are working, and red flags can as well use it. So by the time I'm passing in the red flag, I'm also passing in the database name. By the time I'm passing in the name for the user, I'm also passing in that same scenario. You realize that the same method can be used by any other Tom, Dick, and Harry. Tom, Dick, and Harry, whatever the hell the name is. Or Tom, Dick, and Olivia. For gender equality. In this case, yes, Tom, Dick, and Olivia in this case, they can actually go ahead and use the same method without them declaring it again. When do we use super? That was a nice question. Inheritance tries to do away with redundancy and enables you to keep your code dry. Dry means there's no repetition. That's how. So if I have a user class that in the init file, in the constructor, it takes in the first name password, and I have another class that does the same thing, and actually I'm inheriting, I'll use super in my constructor. And I'll basically leave you to find out how that's. So it basically allows you not to redeclare your constructor, but inherit the constructor from the above class. That's how. There is something which deals with single inheritance, where you are only inheriting from one class. It's very simple. But then there's something we call, so I say multiple and single, right? There's something we call multi-level. So multi-level is probably one of the most simple things. If I have another class that is to inherit from both my friends model and my friends, okay? And I want to see how that class works. Instead of importing all the two, like in this case, I just inherit from my friends, and because my friends inherit from my friends model, it's like, that's how. Yeah, that's how that's. Any question? From the look, are you guys brothers? Huh? Do your mother stays at work? Does your dad come back late in the afternoon? I'm sorry. Just any question? Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure you won't have a question.
What is the difference between the friends list and actually my friends? If it's inside the class.
That means that you will keep on redeclaring it each and every time, especially if you put it inside the constructor. I think I tried it last time. So, for example, if I save Tom, the first case, it will return for me Tom, right? Second time I save Anne, it will return for me Anne, but not Anne. Tom. Yes, it's overwriting, redeclares itself. It's not a matter of overwriting, but it's like it reinstantiates itself. Basically, it overwrites. Hey, let's try to make this.
So, is it a good idea to have the same method taking the name and
Good practice, but a bit complicated. It's trying to complicate things. Let's try to make this thing. This looks so boring, right? We're only taking in the name. Sindio? No, we can never take in the name only. So let's take in name, email, and password. When we get here, we want to build in a dictionary. Hey Lucy. Person. Niko job. I'll call you. Uh, let me get back to you on that. I'm done. I mean, I'm Abram, but then I've finished typing. Yeah, I've tried to add a bit few things into this. So I'm not only saving just a random list, but I'm saving something additional inside the list. That's how. So I'm adding a bit more details about the user. I'm adding their names, their email address, the password. That's how. Yeah, and probably let's see how this goes in action. Damn. Can you guys see this? CD intro. If I come here to Postman, right? If I send request, what the hell happened? Oh, because I'm posting. So if I send a get request, internal server error. I think you guys are now well much used to this errors. Yes, this is where I messed. Sorry. So it's a class. So restart this. Control C. Plus run. I send this again. My friends list is empty. If I want to post, I'll come to the body here. Not only post Olivia as the name, but post email too. oli@oli.com. Password 1, 2, 3, 4. If I send this, shit. Yes. So this is how this is now being done. At least you are now finding that we have a whole new way of representing this rather than the way that they were just passing in the name. Tom, Olive, that's the things. I can probably do someone else. Jen. I now have 2 people. I can now do somebody else. Winnie. 3 people. Okay. And you can see the status code created 201 etc. Whom can I do next? Whom can I do next? Huh? Lois. I thought men would start complaining of gender balance. It's okay. You guys are overpowered. I'm disappointed in you guys. Sasa. I'm disappointed in you guys. I can probably have something here we call ID. So like user ID, where I'll just say this is equals to len of self.db plus 1. You guys remember what len does, right? What does it do? It gets the oh yeah, so I need to see this. Ask. What the hell is wrong, man? So if I repost this, you can now see it's coming with an ID, which is actually incremental. 2, 3, 4. So I guess you guys have this. Where was it? I'll probably stop